What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. Today, I just wanted to talk about YCS Long Beach, some of my opinions on what I think is going to be the most played, what I think is going to win, and just I guess some other things that just are about the TCG in general. First off, the event has started. It's going to be 12 rounds of Swiss, so oh my goodness, I hope that players are very caffeinated and focused and hydrated because they're doing 9 rounds of Swiss today, 3 rounds tomorrow. I mean, that's pretty insane, especially for the one lucky guy who goes like 12 and 0. To my knowledge or to my understanding, I believe 4,300 players entered, which is just astronomical. That is the largest trading card event in history, out of any card game. So I have to question anybody who has constantly been saying, "Oh, this game is dying. Konami is ruining the game. Yu-Gi-Oh's dead. Card fuck gay stupid is going to surpass Yu-Gi-Oh, all this other stuff." And you start these petitions and all of this, and then they get the largest turnout of any card game event in history. So it kind of shows you that even though this might not be the most skillful format, this game is still ridiculously fun. And don't tell me it's because, oh, it's the 100th YCS. That doesn't mean anything. I understand that they gave away a free mat, but they did that at the 50th YCS. They did that at the 75th YCS. Neither one of those came close to this. They do that at every single Nationals. Even last year when they combined the Nationals and made it North American Nationals, this event got double that. This event got more people than the last 2 Nationals combined. So it's not the mat. It's not just that it was the 100th YCS, because that's not motivation. You know what I mean? So I want to know what you guys think it was. And obviously it shows you that Konami, they actually do know what they're doing. I mean, yes, the game's expensive and the format isn't like super skillful, but as far as the game evolving with the new XCs, with those being just a new creative thing that breathed new life into the game and made things more interesting, I definitely have to back Konami on that. They made this game more interesting because, synchros were getting a little boring, especially just stupid ass synchro spam. So, the decks that I believe have the best chance of winning this event, the 2 decks, and I guess I can put, I think that Rabbit is going to win because I don't think that Heroes are going to have the numbers in the top 64 to contend with Rabbit. Rabbit's the best deck of the format, obviously, and I think that if I had to just give odds, I would probably say that Rabbit has about a 60% chance of winning. I'd say Heroes have about a 25% chance of winning. I give windups 10%. And then I would give 5% to everything else because I honestly don't think Insector is going to be a factor. Like I would give windups a bigger edge than Insector. The reason why is because windup is a much more skillful deck, and games 2 and 3, the amount of plays that windup have are they're a lot more varied than Insector. Insector still has the whole Hornet, Dragonfly, Centipede. Windup can pretty much side out their factories. They can side into basic stun to we're just going to beat you down and control the game with Thunder Kings and, beat sticks and stuff like that. Insectors really don't have that ability. They still want to play the same way they want to play it in game 1. They just want to lock down the cards that you sided for them. So, yeah. The main reason I give Heroes a huge edge in this event is because they have a good Rabbit matchup. Because unlike most decks, when the player goes Lagia turn 1, and I might make a video about this because I have to actually ship off a lot of these Dino Rabbit cards because I sold most of the deck. Outside of Heroes, no other deck really has answers for like turn 1 Lagia. Heroes, here's what they can do. They can summon Stratos. If the Lagia negates, obviously, they negate. But they can search Stratos. They can get a +1 off of him. Then they can set their infinite back row. And they can basically say, okay, Lagia, you're now going to have to protect yourself. Because we now have options. We can go, Compulse Mirror Force. Or we can go Torrential Tribute Mirror Force. We can get that negate out of you. And since Stratos went +1, we're not in bad shape. You know, that's why, honestly, a lot of times when I play heroes and I get Logi at turn 1, I want my +1. If they summon Stratos, I'll negate that motherfucker because I'm not going to have you sit on Stratos, then set 5 cards, and then be like, oh, fuck, now I got to deal with this shit. You're trying to play the same game that I'm trying to play, the whole set 5 go. You know what I mean? So, it's just interesting. I think that heroes actually could surpass Insector in this event. And what I mean is, I think that they can become more of the meta just because their match is really good versus Dino Rabbit and versus Wind Up. They've got the beat sticks, and you know, Acid is out now, which gives them a little more power. And I think it's just a really, really solid deck. So let me know what you guys think. I heard that somebody stole somebody's binder and just started running, like just literally walked up, snatched somebody's binder and ran, and a whole bunch of players chased them out. So look for that on YouTube, guys. So thanks for watching.